up everybody, Dr. Simon here. You're welcome to a new property tour. The property behind me is a beautiful 4-bedroom, all-ensuite property with a double volume area, a swimming pool and a boys quarters. And the property is sitting on a 45 feet by 120 feet land size. So giving you ample compound space to technically park about 3 cars comfortably and to also have your kids play. Before we get inside, to show you what this property has got, we're going to do a perimeter walkthrough as usual, so you get to understand what the property has got. Just stick with me to the end of the video. Let's get started with today's property. So the moment you walk through this sliding gate, you're actually ushered into this spacious compound, commanding about 35 feet by 35 feet compound space, comfortable enough to take about 3 cars comfortably, and you can also have your kids play around. You've got your security quarters here. In case you want to employ security personnel to take care of the property, of course, you can do that, and then you get to house them here, right? So the moment you enter, you actually embrace with this modern architecture. I love everything about the facade of this property. It's pretty modern, pretty timeless. Right here, you have a tall glass or a curtain wall transcending from the floor all the way to the top on the second level, right? And then you have a balcony up on that last level. You also have another balcony on the first level as well. Everything about this house is so beautiful. You've got more air, more lights throwing into this property. Trust me, you're going to love it. Now let's take a walk on this left side of the property. So on this side, you've got about 1.5 meter walkable space, right, which is the left wing of the property. Bear in mind, at the back of the house, we've got a swimming pool, but I'm going to show you that in a bit. Now, on the right wing of the property as well, we've also got about 1.5 meters walkable space. You have a patch of greenery transcending all the way to the back, leading you to the pool. Quite nice. You have all the air-conditioned outdoor units fixed right here. Quite beautiful. Now, on entering into the property, you are confronted by a pivoted, locally made door, right? Very nice, very beautiful. I love this panel, feel and look that is actually given out to all of us. It's quite beautiful, quite modern, nice. So the moment you open up this door, you're actually ushered into a very spacious, let me close the door so you get to appreciate the space very well. Right. So you're ushered into this very spacious living room area, primary living room area, because there are other living room areas in the property that I'm going to show you. So this is the primary living room area. It commands a space, give and take, about 60 to 65 square meter, which is pretty good. That is without the open kitchen concept. Now in this area, you've got the open kitchen concept. I'm going to come back to the living room, but let's talk about the open kitchen concept. Now in the open kitchen area, you've got an island right here with all the kitchen appliances to give you a very comfortable and convenient cooking experience. You have your microwave, your oven, you have an inbuilt refrigerator right here. You've got this beautiful island right in the middle here, quite beautiful. On this end, you've got an induction cooktop, quite nice, very beautiful. It's kind of like seamlessly built into the kitchen, giving it elegance and comfort. Nice one. Now in this area, you've got you have this countertop that you get to do 1 or 2 things. You've got base cabinet, you've got top cabinet, you've got this pendant lights throwing its lighting onto the island area, which is quite beautiful. You also have an overhanging extractor, quite nice as well. On this area, you've got your sink, and right here, I've talked about the inbuilt refrigerator, double door refrigerator. So all these things you're seeing comes to the property. It comes at the price of the property. To know the price of this property, kindly check the description of the video, and then every other detail that you need is going to be right there for your reference. Now, on this side, we've got the exit door that takes you to the back of the kitchen, to the back of the compound. And then right here, you have more like a pantry, a storage to put in 1 or 2 things that belongs to you, that is meant to be in the kitchen. But in case you don't want it to be littered around, you can just put it right there. Beautiful, cute kitchen, quite nice. Now, I'm coming back to the living area again. You realize that on the living area, you've got tons of window bringing in natural daylight into the perimeter. On this side, you've got a curtain wall that transcends all the way to the last floor or the roof level or the ceiling level of the first floor, which is pretty good, right? quite nice, giving you lots of light onto the perimeter. On this end, you've also got 2 bay windows, tall 2 bay windows, bringing in natural daylight onto the perimeter as well. As you can see, you have your socket right here, of course. And then on this side, you can use it for one or two things, of course, to give you the comfort of enjoying the property. Now, in this area, before I talk about the area, you realize that you've got an intercom to have access to or control in case or in regards to the security of the whole property. Now, in this area, we've got the powder room. This is very, very beautiful. You've got the powder room, you have a recessed or a concealed WC, you have a vanity basin with a very gigantic circular mirror, which is quite nice. I love the tile work. I love how the white wares are complementing the black tender strike tile on the wall, which is quite beautiful. I love the recessed light, the surface lights on the, up on the vanity basin area, which is quite beautiful. Now on this side, we've got this door taking you to the one of the bedrooms on the ground level. But before we go there, I'm going to show you the swimming pool that we've got at the back, and then we'll take a look into the rooms right here. Now, we've got this door transcended, like coming from the kitchen area, we've got this door that takes you to the backyard area, right? Now, in the backyard area, you've got your swimming pool, beautifully neatly done swimming pool right here. You've got the kids version over here. You have the adult side, which is right here, beautiful. And on this area, you've got the more like an outhouse or maybe like the pool house. And inside the pool house, we have the kitchen recessed. We have the kitchen featured in it. Come, let's see. So this is the outdoor kitchen, purposely for the backyard. In case you're having a party, you're having a get together, and you don't want people to go mess up your main kitchen area, of course you can, get to use this particular one. Quite nice. On this area, you've got the shower. Definitely you have to take a shower before you jump into the pool, right? I'm not a fan of the pool, but of course, to those who are a fan of pool, you can have it. So let's continue our tour. So I'll show you the bedroom on the ground level. So we've got this door opening up to the first bedroom on the ground level, right? Commands a space of about 22 meters square thereabout. You've got tons of window bringing in natural daylight into the perimeter. We have your inbuilt closet recessed into this particular wall, which is quite nice. You have about 3.3 ceiling height, which is very good. Allows proper ventilation into your room. Now on this door, takes you to the bathroom area. So you've got the vanity, the floating vanity basin, LED mirror, you have your WC, the concealed WC, you have your enclosed shower cubicle, glass shower cubicle with the modern shower fixtures. Let's continue our tour to the rooms on the first level. Trust me, I'm loving everything so far. Just drop in a comment what you think about this property so far. But for me, I love everything. I forgot to indicate that on the kitchen area, you've got this wine rack. You can put your wine bottles, right? And I love the fact that it's actually facing the living area. So of course, just to beautify the entire space, you get to put one or two things right here. You've also got a shelf right here, and you have light recessed onto those boards, bringing in some sort of elegance, some sort of beauty, some sort of modernity, which is quite good. On this area, we have window fixed or featured right here to throw in more light onto this particular perimeter. One good thing about this property so far up onto this level is the fact that the property is airy, the property is well lighted because there are tons of window allowing light to come into the premises. And that's a very, very good thing, Personally, I love it. Now let's continue our tour to the first floor. So climbing onto this area, this is your first floor. You're introduced to your first floor in the property. You have a family area here, or a space that you can use to do one or two things to give you that luxury that you expect in your property. Now in this area, you get to overlook the ground level, you get to overlook your living area. So you've got this space transcending all the way or wrapping around all this area. You can actually convert this space as a family area as well, and also convert that place as, who knows what you might want to do with the space, but at the end of the day, It's all about something that will make you very comfortable and cozy in the property or in the premises. Beautiful. Now on this area, you have your laundry, right? You have your laundry, but one interesting thing about it is that it's left like this because we just want to give the buyer the opportunity to do whatever he wants here. So if you want it to be a laundry, because all the fixtures has been made, you can enclose this area, or perhaps you can leave it open, right? Now on this side, we've got 2 bedrooms featured on this area. We've got 1 bed right here. We've got another bed right here. Let's take a look at this bedroom since you're seeing some of the fixtures here already. So this is the bedroom 2 in this property, commanding about 20 square meter thereabout. We have a tall window taking you to a balcony of this particular bedroom, which is quite brilliant. From the balcony, you get to overlook your pool, right? You've got tons of window bringing in natural daylight, 3-point, ample room height, which is quite nice. You have your TV or your entertainment area right here. You have this door bringing you into the bathroom. Of course, you have the same bathroom whereas concealed WC, floating vanity basin, and enclosed shower cubicle with a modern shower fixtures. Let's continue our tour to the third room on the first floor. So this brings us to the third room on the ground floor, commands a space of almost the same thing where we are coming out from. This is around 22 meters square thereabout, but it doesn't have a balcony just like the other one we are coming up from. But of course you have ample window, 2 windows bringing in natural daylight into the premises, as well as, proper ventilation, right? You've got this area housing your bathroom where you have your vanity basin, your WC, and your enclosed shower cubicle with the modern shower fixtures. Beautiful. Now let's take a walk to the primary bedroom or the master bedroom or the owner of the property's bedroom. But before we get there, we have a balcony on this area where you get to overlook your compound, of course, as well as your neighboring, get to enjoy the cool breeze in this area. We've got this staircase leading you to the bedroom on the second floor. Now the second floor is dedicated to the primary or the master bedroom only, which makes it very interesting. So this door opens up to your primary bedroom. Now on your primary bedroom, you've got more like this aisle or mini walk area that introduces you to the space. This is the bedroom. And then before we go to the bedroom, let me show you the things that caught my attention. The inbuilt closet space. You have a U-shaped inbuilt closet space with tons of cabinetry, tons of spaces where you get to put a lot of things, right? A lot of things. You have lights recessed into these beautiful spaces, giving you that elegance and the beauty and the comfort that you will need. You don't have to look for any other additional space. You can have he and she stuffs right here, trust me. Now, just right opposite me, we've got the bathroom of the primary bedroom, right? Now, in the bathroom area, we've got the bathtub featured, right? We have the concealed WC, we have the, enclosed shower cubicle, and then we have the twin vanity basin, he and she, quite beautiful. The space here is about, give and take, this is about 18 square meters, which is pretty big, very, very big. You have window bringing natural daylight into this area, very ample room height. Now on the vanity basin area, you've got a LED mirror, right, which changes to white or warm, which is quite nice. Very beautiful. Now, on the shower area, one interesting thing about the shower area, in as much as it's enclosed, giving you the privacy, you've got this modern shower fixtures right here, and then the head shower is right up in the ceiling, right? Throwing in the water like a rainfall, so more like a rainfall shower, and then you get to also have this telephone shower in case you don't want to use that. This is beautiful, this is luxurious, I love it. Now before we go to the bedroom, let me show you the other part of the primary bedroom. Now on this area, you can actually, of course, use it for more like a living area, a private living area for the master bedroom or the primary bedroom. You get to have your entertainment area right here. The space of this place is about 30 square meters. And not just that, in addition to that, We've got a kitchenette on this area, quite beautiful. You have all the appliances to give you a convenient, cooking experience. You have an induction cooktop right here. You have your sink. You have an inbuilt refrigerator. You have a microwave. You have an extractor. Basically, everything you need to feel comfort, of course. In a kitchen, you have them right here. Base cabinet to put in a lot of things. And we've got this tall window opening up to the balcony on this area. Pretty nice balcony. You can come and take a look at it. Right, pretty nice balcony, This is very, very luxurious. This is very interesting. Now, let me show you the main bedroom, right? Wow, this is nice. Now, on this side of the floor, you are welcome to your bedroom itself, right? Quite spacious. This area commands a space of about 60 square meters, which is very, very big. It's more like 4 bedrooms combined in one. Very nice, very ample space, to get to do 1 or 2 things. Very beautiful. You can have any size of bed right here. Tons of window, bringing in natural daylight and proper ventilation into the premises. Beautiful ceiling design. We've got this tall window bringing you out to the balcony as well, giving you that luxury of also looking around or seeing or looking at your neighboring houses as well as your compound, which is quite beautiful. Everything about this house, I just love it. Right here, you have a surface, a black surface light, throwing in its elegant light onto this perimeter. Now, one beautiful thing I just noticed is that if you look on the floor area, we've got about 5 floor drain, which practically means that whenever it rains, all the water is just going to drain all the way to the ground, which is very nice. I love the fact that this property is built with class, built with luxury in mind, built with comfort in mind, and I bet you it is worth every penny. The finishes are so top-notch, you would definitely love it, right? You would definitely love it. Personally, I like what I'm seeing. I'm so much in love with the property. So this brings us to the end of this property tour. Oh my God, I love everything I'm seeing. So if you're interested to acquire this property, kindly contact the numbers that you see on the screen. The price and the details of this property is going to be in the description of this video. You can contact the number that you see on your screen, and of course, we can schedule for a viewing so you come and take a look at this particular beautiful modern architecture property right here inside East Legon Hills in the Greater Accra region of Ghana. Thank you so much for your love and your support. Until next time, stay blessed and catch you on the next house tour.